Hello my friends and welcome back to our continued Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. My name is the FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we're picking up after heading to the dungeons. Let's see here, let's make you bigger so I can actually read what you say. Achievements approaching completion to the dungeons, bring out your dead, on the payroll, Father knows Hest. Father knows Hest, Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and close those. We are proceeding onward. Where are we at today? It could happen to you. So we have quests in Limsa Lominsa. Turning in the beauty is only skin deep with Hydaelyn, or whatever his name was. And then we have it could happen to you, which we need to turn in. This is the golden, the gold saucer. And into a copper hell, when we need to report back to the painted mesa at the quicksand. So where are we right now? We're in Thanalan. Ul'dah, right? Yeah, we're in Ul'dah. And we were talking to this guy and then it said quest would begin. Right. That's why we didn't continue on. Hope you all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. The Conqueror Copper Bell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operation can resume, and Ul'dah will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation is in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shango next time I see you. As for you, you'll want to report to Mimodi. I'll do the one well to see you alive in one piece. This guy's big. I'm also small. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. Desperate damsel. I bought this. Paid for my own coin, I did. What? You refugees are all the same. Can't afford maggoty more meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Get back to what you stole. I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. Right, so she turn you into the best place, you know. I'll keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens, but I'm a reasonable man. You agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require. The authorities didn't hear of your crime. The scumbag. But I ain't do nothing wrong. 12 is my witness. Please, adventure, help me, I beg of ye. I saw my mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, my coin had saved. I only want to treat my children to a decent meal. And who the heck are you when you're at home? The dog's master? Look at the doggy. Bark, doggy. I've had enough of this mama's farce. You taught. Teach him a lesson. Let me just blow up. What was that? Oh, heck yeah. Should have stopped at the 7th ale. No match for me. Get wrecked. I ain't getting paid enough for this. And the other guy's gonna be like, wait, you get paid? Hey, where the heck do you think you're going? Great Street Fighter movie. I love that movie. Thank you, kind adventure. Thank you thrice over. Uh-oh, what's going on now? I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. But they tried to make the best of it, and it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a life in a new city. I see. Well, the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps the situation more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I sure hope the president doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, things do take a turn for the worse. We always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades are welcome to help. The heroes of the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo Tenderloins! Get your Dodo Tenderloins! Guaranteed cheapest at Thanalan! Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity, you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. What are these memories and stuff that we're getting? Or madam, are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that mean to say that that's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you dangable vulture. Oh, who said that? Ah, cripes. I will overlook this, but just this once, see? You haven't heard the last of me. God bless the adventure. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster would have done. I don't bear thinking about it. All's well that ends well. Tancred! We meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I have been watching you ever since you departed Ul'dah. You play the part of envoy to perfection. Confident as a woman on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you in the midst of danger, you face it without so much as a flinch. You, my lady, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being quite taken with you. Ah, but my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when those words were all the reward you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. And that's the Spexy. What's up, Specs? How you doing, my friend? All of which leads me to conclude that you're indeed the one whom I've been looking for, an adventurer possessed of very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be able to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now, but I can give you +10 to your bed rest. Think upon it, and if you ever feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momodi, the ever-lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. But not as lovely as you, of course. Tell her the Scions of the 7th Dawn have found the woman, and she will tell you where to find us. Scions of the 7th Dawn. Yeah, that's kind of why I gave him that voice. Because, you know, he's always hitting on all the ladies. Yo, what's up, Skeletal? How you doing today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. Hey, thank you for hanging out for a bit. Thank you for dropping a like. Thank you for being here. Super duper appreciate you. I know you have your own stream today, right? You never did post your link, by the way, in Discord. Make sure you do sometime. I'd love to go over there and give you a follow and just hang out with you when I can. Huh, seems like this are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. You did? Oh, I must have missed it. Where did you post it? Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go past me every time you gaze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tailored gentlemen's words with the woman from time to time. Probably did and promote yourself. Okay, I'll check later. Don't worry, I'll find it. Ah, Flightless. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a flash off the carriage adventurer. Yeah, it was. I just didn't think you're checking there for some reason. But gods, it's good to see you safe for a while. To look at you, no one would ever guess you've been hard at with the giants in the dark. I never doubt for a moment that you succeed, of course, and you did Papa Shan, which ain't to say you won't be enjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lassie who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but knowing the description, I knew who she meant right away. So thank you for sparing me time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. Like how we just tilt our head. My name is I'm an adventurer like you, although I'm not very good at being one, truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avire, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I've long hard and thought about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you have achieved, I find that I'm inspired just as Avir once was. And so I decided to start again as a new adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth to begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, ask you your name. FlightlessBird. I shan't forget. Thank you, FlightlessBird. I pray that we shall meet again. Fare you well. Go on the light of the crystals. Adventuring can be a cool bleeding business. Time was. I know it. Why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. I thought it might be a right pain in the butt looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. Yeah, it's really tragic what happened. I believe in India. I believe in Edda too. She's the one who got yelled at. She was the one where everyone was like, "Oh, you suck because you got the tank killed," and yet the tank was her husband, which makes that even sadder now. To know that not only did she lose all her companions, but she feels guilt over losing her friend, who isn't just a friend, but her hubby. I mean, that hits on totally different levels. Not husband, boyfriend. Oh, I'm sorry, boyfriend. Well, still, potential husband, right? And that goes double for you, Flightless. And what did you say? Did you want to know about the skies of 7th Dawn? They began to move in earnest then. Listen, Flightless, the skies ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. What is ready to tell you what she knows about Sky and 7th Dawn. So if you want to know more than do you, well, ain't that a surprise, I swear. If I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventures would go through the first, and the other book wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'dah. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust those kinds of 7th Dawn, you can. The good people have made it the mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Flightless. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Skynes, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Skynes are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place they're looking for is called Awakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's that enters, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Flightless, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in to tell me how favorite you are from time to time, okay? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. I have a job quest. Coco Biogo. New staff? Flightless, I started coming this time. I've been more than watchful since Kokobuki told us about the dreadful business of Kokobushi. Kokobuki and Kokobushi. We must locate our unfortunate younger sibling as soon as possible and deal with him. But Kokobuki is not his usual unflappable self. It frightens me to see your eldest so indecisive. Terrifies me, in fact. Perhaps you might speak with him and help banish this air of uncertainty. Oh, echoes will largely spawn. 99% of adventurers can't really do that. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Flightless, long have I agonized over Kokobushi's plight and the pleasures measure I might take to extricate him from it. I would not do to call upon my thaumaturge colleagues. Now they would seemingly seek to obliterate my brother outright. Our teachings would be the yawning abyss, allow for no alternative. There is, however, one glimmer of hope. Yeah, it's called a sneeze. Ah! Oh, sorry about that. There is, however, one tiny glimmer of hope. I had heard word that the scholars who requested destruction at Mormo's Urn have returned from the expedition. They are currently in Camp Drybone, blowing the ink dry on the collective findings regarding the wretched void scent. I would ask that you go to see the experts of otherworldly phenomena and beg permission to pursue their works. Or peruse their works. Dry ones, it said? Let's make sure we're going to the right place. Yeah, dry bone. Thank you. Hopefully I made it myself in time. Every time you see me draw my staff, that's me muting myself. Wow, look at the rain. Holy cow, this is not going to help my pneumonia at all. Getting sounds can be purchased now? The heck, I could have swore I saw the quest guy up here. Ah, down here. Twitching Void Math. You're interested in reading the Book of Mormo? Of course, of course. It'd be a pleasure to share our findings with the poster of the Void Sent. Here's the first chapter. Mine own humble contribution to research. It tells us how we became aware of the creature's existence and delves into the nature of the urn that imprisoned Bellflower. If you seek the defamable work on Momo, then look no further. I pen an in-depth analysis of the most cunning ritual. A method contrived of the mages of El to annihilate the soul of this especially potent void scent. When it comes to draining such a creature of its etheric energies, one must, but I have no time to stand here explain the intricacies of shaping arcane pottery. Here, take my chapter and read it at your leisure. Alright, where's the last one at? Maybe he's inside a building? What the heck is all this? Oh, that's leading me out of the town. Fair. Delivery Muggles. When someone gives a super chat or signs up for Patreon or leaves a tip, this is the guy who shows up on my screen. Although not with the jewels apparently. The jewels are new. Those have their own like little icon. I like having my home spot in Ul'dah though, because then I can go to my trainer. You wish to learn of Mormo right this instant, but we barely. How did you? Well, I suppose I could spare a couple of my writings. I can well understand your curiosity. Mormo truly fascinating, even among the eyes of void sent. She is far too powerful to make use of the tiny holes that open between our realities, and thus must send across only a spirit to possess a corpse or some other suitable host. You'll find it all explained here in the second chapter. You had 3 favorites? I thought you only had 1. I didn't know that. Cool. I wonder if I should make the other favorites the other make cities. That way I can just travel to and from them easier. Scott, how you doing today, my friend? Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. The other 3 chapters of the Book of Mormont. The history is unearthed in the ruins of Ul'dah. It depicted the suffering wrought by a singular, popular, powerful void scent. The cunning and terrible seductress known as Mormont. With genius born in desperation, the mages of the now fallen city vanished and earned that would drain and imprison the etheric vitality of any creature that laid a hand or claw upon it. Mormont, believing she was receiving a gift of appeasement from the beleaguered citizens, found her very own dresses drawn forth and trapped within the encircled pot. Over the course of several centuries, the captive etheric energy was intended to weaken and dissipate, allowing any surviving descendants to safely shatter the urn and thus destroy Mormont's enervated spirit. I've unlocked airship travel. Yeah, and in fact, I have a gold pass to the gold saucer somewhere here. Also need to go back to Alchemist Guild here. But yeah, present the golden ticket to Eleanor at the ship landing. Skeletal helped me clear the dungeons yesterday, which was very good. Thank you for that again, Skeletal. The pot slave was never to be opened again. To do so would release the ravenous void scent, freeing the soul to enslave the nearest mortal vessel. As possession of this nature is irreversible, the only mercy afforded such a host should be a swift and decisive demise. That explains Mormo's fixation on thaumaturgicide. Kokobusi's body provided low arcane substance for the weakened void scent, forcing her to prey upon richer source of aether to restore hideous power. The morsel of information may prove most vital. In fact, it may be the only glimmer of hope that a poor sibling has. Pray hand to work this over to Kokobiogo. I shall be along shortly. This will work provided to studying the nasty void scent. I should hope it provides some hint of salvation. Thanks, Specs. We'll see how it goes. Kokobuki. These bastards hold not but misery and despair, since we have little choice but to employ our traditional approach. Though fraught with danger, there is one solution that promises an alternative to killing Kokobusi. If we fail, however, it will likely mean death for us all. Who is this mad mage that poses as our elder brother? What of avoiding the threats, of eliminating the risks? Is that not how we thaumaturge the steel battle? With each pressing moment, Mormont draws ever closer to full strength. Pains me to even suggest it, but we should strike now, Kokobuki, while that void scent is yet feeble. I share that self-same sentiment. Sorrowful though it may be, we must slay our enslaved sibling and soon. Listen, brothers, for my solution is thus. In return for releasing Kokobusi from Mormont's stall, I will offer the void scent the chance to glut herself on my mana. You cannot! The succubus will drain your lifeless husk, and such a feast will awaken all her terrible magics. The well of my power is vast. I wager Mormont's thrust will be slaked before my spirit fully runs dry. In the newly enlivened void scent, she will then face the combined wrath of Flightless and 4 guildmasters of thaumaturgy. How can we hope to prevail against this paragon of preternatural potency? We have always avoided adversaries against whom we have no advantage. The fault lies within me. For ever have I encouraged such avoidance and taught only the wisdom of certain victory. It is time we learn the courage to fight battles of unsure outcome. And it is you, Flightless, that I ask to instruct us. There is yet one chapter left in the Yawning Abyss, one that is customarily hidden from newer members. Undertake the trial found within and show my brothers what it means to be brave. How can you ask such a thing of war Flightless when even our guildmasters have yet to attempt the guiltless test? The arcane might you possess is far greater than you believe. Flightless, once you deem yourself prepared for the lesson of the true final chapter, meet us in the hallowed hall of Thal's Respite. Let's go turn in this quest too. My weapon level, it's a level 20, and I get a staff for completing this quest, which I think is level 25. Speak with Severin. You come on behalf of Hydaelyn. I must furnish him with special creations this last week. I realize the man's service are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply system. So, you say, unfortunate turn events, indeed if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of genius, and genius often misunderstood by most minds. Trust me as I speak from extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times. Let this realm be deprived of their talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to gentlemen with all speed. So that's back at Limsa. You say wait, and I believe you. And yet I'm the FlightlessBird, an incredibly stubborn SOB who will slam their head against the wall because I have the brain the size of a bird. It's raining and I'm a FlightlessBird. That gives my penguin power. What's this thing searching for? And I can't wait till I have a mount. I want to ride a chocobo all day. I want to ride a chocobo. I want to ride a chocobo. I want to ride a chocobo. A chocobo all day. I want to ride a chocobo. World Fate? Well, that one's almost done. By the time I get back there, it's going to be over. I don't know the difference between a world fate and a regular fate. Is it the size of the circle? Chocobo comes with joining a grain company? That means I can never have a Chocobo? Or is it a free company that I can't join? Are we gonna have a dragon into our family's troubles, but I'm confident that with the many and terrible trials, the abyss already will prevail once more. The end chapter of the Yawning Abyss presents a trial that changes the accumulated knowledge and skills of a single thaumatage. You must employ all the tools at your disposal if you wish to seize victory this day. Let the trial commence. No escape from the abyss. Thank you, I'll do my best. Once again, defy the void. The final nightmare approaches. Jagged gate is wrenched open. The Lord of Flies cometh. Oh my gosh, we're fighting Beelzebub. Tremble, I cannot stop shaking, but I think this may actually be excitement. I was expecting a phase 2 with how you guys built that one up. Do you see now, my brothers? With the primal energy and sabotage at your command, there is no threat which you cannot overcome. Perhaps there is a chance to take Kokobushi. I need to reconsider some of my strategies. It seems we have been wasting our potential. I would never have believed it possible for me to show such courage and live. What a wonder Flightless was. I feel my fingers itching to fling fire with the fury. Imagine my siblings. What towering enemies you might topple should you stand firm together. Thank you, Flightless. Your inspiring display of magecraft has set the minds of my brothers filling with new possibilities. Let's return to Guild, discuss what is to come. Well, I remember that battle going well. That was pretty awesome. I'm not waiting 88 seconds. I like how you make me terrified for it, so I stay on my game. Like, you didn't want me to get complacent. You're like, this is gonna be really hard, Flightless, so you gotta be ready, and you like prepare me in the right mental state to fight. Because I'm like, okay, I gotta take this serious. I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. That person seems to be in the wrong spot. What a formidable team you all make. Kokobigo, Kokobani, Kokobezi, Kokoboha, Flightless. Huh, doesn't seem to really have the same ring as Kokoless. Yes, your new name is Kokoless, my friend. Even Mormo must wither before the onslaught of your combined thaumaturgy. But before we engage the void set, perhaps some time is needed for my brothers to unlearn the ingrained inclinations. Maybe I suggest you hurt yourself in the chasm of your studies. You feel this thaumaturgy is weaker to us all. Good luck, Kokoless. They're all really good. I'm gonna get more bang for my buck with the hands and the boots. What's the next one? 30? 30. Maybe that's the one that you all were thinking of. Gold saucer. Because everything is order and airship will be departing shortly for the next bell. Shall I reserve a seat? Or maybe you two just prepared me through your training. I have learned well under you, my masters. A giant cactuar. Thank you. Well, this is mostly a story-focused playthrough, so I don't think I'm going to be spending, like, you know, hours of time here. Mandeville Golden Saucer. Alright, you take care, Skeletal. I'll see you later, my friend. Thank you for everything. The Mandeville Golden Sauce now of access. Welcome to Mandeville Gold Saucer, where all your dreams can come true. That is, if all your dreams can come true. If you have enough Mandeville Gold Saucer points, gold can be exchanged for MGP at the main center. Currently is 10 gold for 1 MGP. Ul'dah law prevents the gold saucer from exchanging MP at the patron artifice of 1/500. MGP can be carried back into guild, but the points can be used to purchase an assortment of wonderful prizes. Problem is, I have not a lot of money. So it's not like I can really partake a lot of this. Welcome on, I guess, to the Mandeville Gold Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a card or Chocobo's week away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing pleases more than to give you a full tour of our establishment. At the conclusion of this tour, it is our custom to offer our prestige patrons a complimentary gift, straight from the vaults of our illusionary proprietor himself. Our Spirit Lord Mandeville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. If you wish to take a tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. May the odds ever be in your favor. Quite a lot of stuff here. Welcome, traveler, to Gold Saucer. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the mini cockpot. Acquire and redeem Mandeville Gold Sauce coins and much, much more. For what in the world are Mandeville Gold Sauce coins, I hear you cry. It was a stupid question and one which I shall be happy to answer. First, it may direct your gaze to the left. Ah, I missed a line! As you desire a more elaborate contest strategy, you will surely find it in Minion Square, at the Lord of Vermilion Tables, where would-be generals put armies of minions against one another in battles for honor and glory. And now we'll worry. Ah yes, Mandeville Gold Sauce coins. Put simply into PS Court, the currency which everything is bought, showing how to go about acquiring this and beyond. So about experience what is the gold sauce for the first time, how I envy you. Before you venture forth, you want to exchange a share of your guild for MGP. With MGP and your current price, you'll be able to enjoy all the fabulous attraction offered in all the wonderful games. If you play with skill, you find stack increasing 10, 20, even 100-fold. Now you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step on floor. I would of course be happy to exchange some of your guild for MGP before you venture on. So 500 is 5,000. And you can only get 500, so... Welcome. Good luck to test your mini cackpack ticket. But Miss, let me explain. It's a game of chance. Available to you twice every day. Playing the simplicity itself. Just guess the value of the cover numbers and win it big. So, do you feel lucky? Okay. Drawing number 462 of the mini cackpie is here. 10 MGP. First, you select 3 numbers from 8 hidden on your ticket. Next, you select one of 8 lines, vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. So... So 246 would be 12. So I'd win 108. 6 plus 7 is 13. Which means my odds are not great. Unless I get like a really high number. However, I know these other lines aren't 2, 4, 6, or 7. So if I go on the top, I think that's a bad idea. If I bet on the top, I'm looking for a 6, but I have to get a 1, 2, and a 3 to get a 6. I mean, this would have to be a 1, this would have to be a 3. But it's worth 10,000. I see what you're saying. Ah. 259. Yeah, if I would have gone with the 617, I would have gotten less. So that was actually the better play. There's a 4. I want a 1, 2, and a 3. So I'm probably better off betting on this one. So if that's a 3, we win big. Ah, it wasn't a 3. Shucks. So close. So close. I just precisely as told to receive such a dreadful score. Not to mention the humiliating criticism. Hump. You wish to know what's bothering me? That is, I wish I unburdened myself. I'm having a frustrating time with the fashion report. Challenge they recently introduced. Yeah, I can... Yes, I can play the game here blindfolded, but I'm not struggle with it. To be fair myself, though, as a subjective element. Yeah, mind for fashion vibes, so would like to try and hand out the challenge. Go to one square and seek out the master road. I did claim was a Papayaku. Didn't they know winning him when they see one? What do you want? I'm afraid you found me in a rather foul mood. I run up poor luck with that new game Mahjong. I hear it's all the rage in Doma, though it seems a gold saucer's clientele struggle to wrap their minds around its intricacies. While the endless supply of shameless cheats and bubbly notices have yet to find decent opponents. Doma! That was science from Final Fantasy VI. Perhaps you would provide me with more of a challenge. Yes, some fresh meat is all I need. Run along the Mandeville tables and get yourself acquainted. Why you the sweetest thing? Welcome to Card Square, home of the Triple Triad tables. What's Triple Triad, you ask? Why, the only mind-bending, pulse-pounding, manly Moorish card game that's taken them on by storm. Better take my word for it, behold. Carrying out for the attention of the air. Form of hand of 5 cards to play the role of field general, so you brace the battle. If you wish to learn the rules, you only need to ask. So today, we'll throw you in some cards. You can face all against the opponent at once, or if you crave an even greater test, take part in one of our regular tourneys. I'm made to learn a lifetime master, that's Triple Triad. Triple Triad is taking Eorzea by storm. So another challenge is born. You have to maneuver gold sorcerer and please present on the cards with the cards you need to get started. I have played FF8 on the channel, in fact. I played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. I played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I'm playing Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Advance. So we played a lot of Final Fantasies on the channel. And now able to challenge opponents to trip card matches. First, you must use the cards in inventory to register the empty card list. Under character. Now access your card list. Oh, cool. I should have done that before I went to a dungeon then. Where is the, Oh, character menu. I always get confused by that. Man, these cards suck. How do I make a deck? Hey, they got the music. Oh, I'm screwed. He's got 2 7s. Oh, I'm so screwed. I know the rules. But that's helpful that he did that. He has 7 going down. 4 going up. So I need a 4 going down. If I play this, no matter what I do, I lose. So it's best to try to take this card. Yeah, that's a solid play. He's being nice to me. I don't know if the symbol is in effect. In addition to challenging following adventures, you can also play triple card against NPC marked with a special card icon by the display name. Although I didn't get to select a card this time. Enjoying your phrase in competitive world to retire, and you should feel it undesired. Allow me to introduce you to short tournament selection. 8-person competition. Right up to 70 of your friends. Alright. Already activated that one. Sephiroth. Garlean so light, Chocobo Square, Minion Square. Oh, there's a cart. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, let me do this one floor at a time. What's a gate? Is this a gate? Try luck at the Leap of Faith. Garlean, especially aim, will play several trophies throughout the course. Really underestimate that jump. Well, I gotta do that on the other side. I gotta fall down there eventually. Man, I can't make that jump. I cannot make that jump. Well, that sucked. I got all the way up there and then I fell. How did I fall there? Dang it! Just have 3 left to get. In 6 minutes. So easy to overjump these. Like, so easy. That is crazy. Dang it. How do you make that jump? Ah. I hate it when that happens. It's like I overjumped it, but yet somehow I also underjumped it. And when I try to go backwards, it like makes me fall, even though I'm correcting myself. Dang it! Dang it! No! Maybe my last shot. I was really close. Yeah, there's a jump up, there's like a slight jump, and then a long jump. I was trying to practice on that one because I thought I had good success. Where the heck is that at? I'll go back up there in a few. I like the cactuar. Man, I hate it when the map tells me there's something right here and it's not here. You look lost, honey. Why can't I show you around? Just let's talk to a woman for a change. Feast your eyes on the Wonder Square. From gripping games and awe-inspiring attractions. And let's not forget the most wondrous of all, El Coloso. The lovely call a mammoth cactuar mascot. The stars some of the most popular events. You don't want to miss them. Now I know what you're thinking. With everything going on at the Gold Saucer, how can I ever keep up? But you needn't worry, my fellow gatekeepers. I'll always be on hand to see you don't miss a thing. For the continuous tour, I've been instructed to direct you into the waiting arms of my colleague Galeda at the Cacapot Bar. One of the most popular girls. I like this guy's mask. I want a mask like that. Oh, a new challenge to come to her stylistics and abilities to test. What, is everything quite alright? Yes, everything is rosy. Redolently so. Excellent, we're glad to hear it. Now then, I believe it's your first time participating in the fashion report. Let me explain the concept of the rules. Fashion is a form of self-expression. What we wear without is reflection who we are within. Some folks are drawn to vibrant colors. Others may favor loose for comfort, and while it's well and good to dress in one's preferences, a man cannot prefer that which he does not know. The world of fashion is that vast and at times daunting. But if we have the courage to take a step not unknown, we may discover wonderful ways of self-expression we never considered. It is for the reason that to encourage folks to take the first step that I create this challenge, the fashion report. The rules are simple. I shall assign a theme based on what you are to tie yourself the best of your sensibilities. I look forward to seeing you, my unadulterated, brutal, honest opinion of your fashion sense. I don't really have fashion sense right now. I barely have the clothes that I have. Today we dress like heroes and heroines and master roads fashion and fashion. The challenge begins with themes given for 11 different equipment. I don't get it. Like, do you have to be here at that certain hour in order to be judged? Because that seems very restrictive if true. Being up at 3 a.m. in the morning just to have a fashion show. It's on the money ready by next week, I swear. Oh, you're not a debt collector? Was split spies. In that case, you must be here to learn how to play Domain Mahjong. I bet you're just familiar with the game. It's not the one where loser drinks more Bible, is it? Comedy for Fend is what passed for entertainment for Eorzea. Perhaps all those rumors about pirates and the answers are true. Anyway, Mahjong is far gentle and fair. Play 4 places on my table, collect points, tiles, score points. I have no interest in learning Mahjong. Sorry, I don't really care. It's like Never This to Everness has this board-laying game. And it's all in a different language, and I don't understand what the heck is going on. And they're like, Fong and Long, and I'm like, I don't know what y'all are saying. Alright, let's head up here. And there you are, my darling. I'm waiting for you. I'm related. I'd like to personally welcome you to Event Square. The most spacious of all areas of Gold Saucer. Event Square is a valuable cornucopia of pleasure and delight. Dallas, the sizable stage in the middle of the square, has caught your eye. This is the scene of most of our sensational attractions. Don't be shy and take center seat. Now that the current is fallen, why not changing your life forever? At the Jumbo Cack part, all you need is a handful of MGP and a handful of dreams. Just choose 4 numbers and cast your hopes upon the heavens. As much as I enjoy getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. Purchase is taken, then pick any 4 lucky numbers. After that, someone wait till we announce so many numbers, see if you have any matches. Okay. Drawing number 666. Wow, am I unlucky or what? Let's go with I don't know. 3957. And this one will be 1656. And the last one will be 5820. Why those numbers? No idea. I just randomly picked them. No meaning at all. Should have done like my birthday or something. May have had better luck. The first time visit I was told to expect 1,000 welcomes a gold scare. How can this girl be around, you ask? I'm not sure I understand the question. Well, there you go, Specs. You know what it is? It's like Super Robot Wars. You just don't ask questions. Moving on to the more important matters is a lofty peak not outside to behold. That's Mount Corel, the main attraction here at Mount Square. One of the most thrilling events place our customers against each other and challenge so you can swiftly scale its height. And that concludes your tour. Welcome back. As a appreciation for your patronage, my pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift. Well, knock me down with the Jacobo's tail feather. Is that a new customer I see? Haha, Carly, I picked the right time to drop in for an impromptu inspection. I thought this would be Don Canero. Hey, it's Zappa. What's up, Zappa? How are you doing, my dear friend? Master Roland, yes, the lady here has moment complete her introductory tour. Getting ready for bed? Yeah, I hear you. Is that so? Well, allow me to personally welcome you to the Gold Saucer. I am Roland, good madam. I felt interested with overseeing the daily affairs of this fine establishment on behalf of our esteemed proprietor, great man there was one. You dare say an adventure? Aye, and your dressing Barry told me so much. Witness the struggles of Ala Mhigo's displaced masses and those whose homes are consuming the fires of calamity. Sultan is not unsympathetic to the plight, of course. One man had an answer. Gilbert Mandeville had a dream about a house of untold wonders and world provide logic to this place, mirth and merriment to the disconsolate, and prosperity and plenty to the sultanate at large. Many of our patrons, the Gold Saucer merely is its foremost entertainment venue. That sounds good, Zappa. I'm up for it. Yo, Scatchwell sessions are amazing. Absolutely. Something tells me I understand that which I have told you, that you perchance share something doing, but I shall keep you no longer. The Gold Saucer and all its wonders await you. This is a Gold Saucer, my friend. You have a Moogle up there. Flaming Demon over here. Cactuar, our friend over here. Got it in store? Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah, we're actually thinking about playing this together, Specs, but we decided not to, and play Stranger of Paradise instead. Learners who need speed and yearn for competition. Are you content to merely amble through life, shuffling forward, step by its smallest place? Imagine winning here as you cross the finish line atop of Chocobo. A new jockey. And they have fledglings. Oh, look at these cactuars and chocobos. So here use minions to battle each other. Am I missing any more Aether sites, by the way? Alright, let's go ahead and head back to where we're supposed to be going. This was a fun little diversion, but we have stuff we need to do. Surprised there was no snowboarding. Maybe I missed it somewhere. There's 1 ounce of capacity, friend. I beg you, retrieve my tool of my trade. For the speed, yes, I feel it. The life turns my eyes. Power courses my fingers. I live! And as I live, the unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Be gone, foul demon. Alright, it's called the ugly. Oh, I love that hairdo. I'm a huge fan of that hairdo. And so I asked, how do you feel, madam? Although I think it's kind of rude to call her ugly because she was wearing glasses and dressed normally. That was rude. Alright, so if a single magnificent moment, my child beyond the void of eternal life as a monument of all that is beautiful in this world. Could it be? Yes, it must be. How to explain such power? The one who's come was foretold. Yes, you are the aesthetician. In the flesh, madam, I am Hydaelyn, the character of Corfu so divine that Mefina herself doth begrudge my clientele with beauty. Let us speak of you, madam, for you a moment ago stood a fashion challenge trump, now he who stands. A beauty reborn. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I must once again bestow my gifts on a realm beauty, bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to be painful. Do you feel that your own hairstyle has become passé? Feel the specter of ugliness starting to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. I'm so beautiful, you don't need to change me, apparently. If this man were to cut my hair, I'd be furious. As a man before yet, this very realm we call home. From the abyss of Fathom's minutes, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make Reservations, moons, even years in advance. We shall know no such troubles. Know for prudence such allied to good taste when all others have turned a blind eye. I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic and new eye, you need to only ring the crystal bell for the comfort any room you have to get blood. Jailer also will hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life we have hitherto shown no end. Shall travel the realm beyond and return to us as. That's ennui. A beauty reborn. I give this to you as a token of our trust between us. Treasure it, for now is the key to the world of aesthetic wonders only a woman shall never know. Oh, Master Jailer, do come back. I've not made my next appointment. Cool, I'll have to check that out. Maybe that's what we'll do before we exit today. Ugh. What happened to her? Alright, where are we going? Ah, I missed one, darn it. Oh, that's the other, that wasn't in the gold saucer. That's a quest from the gold saucer. Alright, let's go ahead and finish doing this first. The great almighty Firebird herself, the phoenix rising from the ashes. What's up, Ash? How you doing today? I know we went for the race today. Welcome, welcome. Once you made a decision, I'll prepare the race stage form. You'll need to get back to the race counter. I swear, our checkers are all quality stock. They might not seem like much first, being inexperienced, but give them a chance to win a championship. Additional fledgling to Kobo registration can be charged. I reckon it may have gone by now. Bring eager to try your hands at the race and whatnot. Well, in case forgotten, I'll read it. You need to deliver that form to the race counter in gold saucer. I'm just getting all the quests done on the gold saucer. We trained and cared for by Chocobos. Alright, I say we go finish this one. Doing better? That's good to hear. Good to hear. I don't know if I'll be able to cheat it like I did in Final Fantasy XIV. So my Final Fantasy VII playthrough, I cheated my way to a gold saucer by using RNG manipulation. Like, no joke, I used RNG manipulation. I got a gold Chocobo in, what was it, like 20, 25 minutes? By manipulating RNG to get exactly what I needed, I got a gold Chocobo almost instantly. It was the easiest thing in the world. Turn me, I shall arrange your debut. Um, trying to find bird. No bird, I'm shocked. Yep, I was told about that, Ash. I bought 3 tickets. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, no. We got flight. Yeah, I agree. If I need to hurry up and get to where I am too. What if I made flight like the last name? Or I just omitted the second word and call it flight. They haven't been about in my area. It's like they've been to areas all around me. Like here I am. They've been here, they've been here, they've been here, but not here. By the way, there's nothing down here. It's ocean. So basically, they've been all around me except not at me. Because Cox is stupidly expensive. They're not very reliable. What level do you get a mount in this game? A lot of MMOs, it's like usually 30, 40, or 50. 20? Well, where's my mount, dang it? They don't give me a quest yet to give me a mount. How dare they? 20 is really early. Only world of colors. You unfashionably adventurer. Gods be good. Never in my life have I seen such unapologetic focus on fiction of extreme cost of form. So I have another aesthetic person. A lot of fashion stuff today. Swargarm sent you, did she? Never known someone so lazy. Here you are. I admit a hot taste. Someone say I have extensive taste. I mean, feeling fresh. Shall we get started? Do you know, dear? You look a lot less dry if you apply glamours. Oh, so this is transposing, right? Yeah, if you like an outfit, you can transmog. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Acquired class Disciple of the Hand. So where do you get a bottle of OJ? Alright, we'll worry about that later. Can I buy orange juice here? I need to figure out how to find shopkeepers. They don't really show up on the map. Wait, Chocobo creeps are not quest? I didn't know that. Oh, well, I guess I need to go around and talk to all the Chocobos again. Because that's not something I was doing. My bad. I thought they were quests. See, he doesn't show up on the map as a bag. Oh, yeah, he does. Which is really hard to see. How do I sell stuff though? Like, I have stuff to sell and no one like buys things. There we go. Did I ever equip that rod that I got? I did. Okay. Ready. I didn't get the OJ. No, I don't know what about the OJ farm. Deep in the depths of my heart, a lonely flower blooms. Yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Trollolo. Wah! I would think you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised the private property. Unless you have important business here, I must ask you to. You have to behest the thing, cred. My sincerest apologies, man. Please have your name. Does anyone else have like this weird thing happening to your chat? Like when Ashena said Tataru, it shows up on my chat with this like weird symbol in front of it, and then it says Tatar with exclamation marks. It's like not even what she actually said. Like some weird symbol before her word. Keeps happening to me when someone talks sometimes. I don't know why. FlightlessBird, I hear you are. Ahem, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Headquarters to Sky and 7th Dawn. My name is Tataru. I'm looking forward to seeing you during the time you're with us. The incident is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Final boss of Triple Triad. Yeah, where can I get orange juice? Can I get orange juice here? Yes, I can, right here. Sweet, thank you guys. Phew, that's relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. I handle items called colorants, which allow people to dye their outfits. Garish pink, that seemed like such a wonderful deal. It can be undone. Not able to dye items. Huh. Certain items require quests before they can be dyed? That's weird. Triple Triad is a lot better than the Tetra Master from Final Fantasy IX, that's for sure. Screw that game. When I played Final Fantasy IX, I literally used a mod to change the Tetra Master to Triple Triad. Because I did not want to deal with that randomness BS. I did get the FlightlessBird. How do we something word you had arrived? Lady Minfilia has eagerly waited return. This way, if you please. Blitzball, huh.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Oh, Minfilia.
I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Papers you requested, my lady. Yeah, you heard what the dev said about Brave Exvius, Ash. They basically said FF Brave Exvius is too good of a game to be unplayable. So when it went offline, they were like, we need to do something with this to keep you know, to give new challenges, new story, to make sure this world doesn't die. And they worked on Resonance because of that. I think it's a great idea. I can't wait to see it. Thank you, Totoro. The pleasure is mine, milady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer advocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you agree, on which we serve the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us when you have come to a decision. You may tell me without fear or censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afraid. It's Wild Rose. Keep it safe. Wasn't Wild Rose the password from Final Fantasy II? Retainer is now available, which I probably can't use. We science have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our greatest concerns are the godlike beings known as the primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not of what you desire for yourself, nor what is it that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give us your answer, Flightless.
I take it you will help us.
Was it BE2? Ah, cool.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Ul'dah. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
Yeah, we met.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come.
Thank you, Thancred.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
I know Y'shtola. She was in a few gacha games from Final Fantasy games. So she must be really popular in this one, huh?
Greetings.
I think Thancred was also in a couple of them. I don't know if any others. Was Menefilla in one? Don't think so. I just know Y'shtola and Thancred.
Last but not least is Eorzea, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray
Eorzea.
seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
Hello there. You look really creepy, by the way.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Hi, Tataru.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Eorzean, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
And Philly was in BE as well. I don't know if I played it when she was there.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence.
Coincidence, huh? It's a weird thing to add at the end of bandits and kidnappers.
Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Eorzea, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks.
Are we going to hunt a primal next? That'd be cool. Yeah, Specs, we were just talking about that.
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
I mean, think about it. Another Eden, Octopath Traveler 0, Reslarina, and now Brave Exvius. 4 gacha games that all left gacha to make their own single-player type RPG. And out of those so far, Octopath Traveler 0 was a huge hit. Reslarina was a huge hit. Matter of fact, I just bought Reslarina the other day because it's been on my mind. I haven't played it yet. I want to play it this weekend. But Reslarina apparently is largely considered to be one of the best Atelier games in years. So you're 2 for 2 so far. I know that Eden is a fantastic game, but man, the gacha kind of ruins it. But I really, really enjoyed my time in Another Eden, and I'm looking forward to that one to come out. And now I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy Resonant to come out as well. I mean, it's very possible that all 4 of those RPGs could become major successes. And yet they started out as gacha games.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Can't wait to get 2B in there. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is investigated crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected, assuming we are correct. It is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one another will further our understanding of the other. Now, since we attack on the caravan, our friends at Amajina and Sons Mineral Concern have double security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybo, so that would be a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us a full cooperation. I'll go and reserve our inn, and we'll have good times together there. I'm sorry. There's a lot of text to read. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Melfina sent word that an adventurer from your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Malja. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. Yeah, I'm aware that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely return. And by the way, today I uploaded the finale to Professor Layton vs. Ace Attorney. And it's a really great game. A really an amazing story. And two things that probably should not mix: a puzzle game and a lawyer game. They mix very, very well. It's fantastic. Let's get right to it then. Minifilla names the Amalja culprits in all this. You should do well to investigate them first. Our charm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn when they might, but the light cannot stay in darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama Lindama, and in such wishing no more than to pay for the respects of the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before Mongols catch the scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. Well, willing you come to learn something about the Amalja seek in this area. Aw, hi little kitty cat. The coral is gonna grow up to want to eat you though. I don't like how this place is like down there and then it comes around. I did not know that about Chocobo Keeps. I'm glad you said something, Ash. I thought there were a quest to get Chocobos later on. Why am I fighting level 12s? Broke both of my legs, I'm fine. It's good to see you return. Those bodies getting back proper to Earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done noble deeds today, I thank you. Now then, what are the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as cannot conceal the presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining. After all, I feared as much. The part in the Lordborn experience is all but confirmed. I guess there's more than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja of any party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great. and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Dryborn every day, and even if a war among one of them would be best discovered, may be implicit in these mentions. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? There's a merchant by the name of Ungast, who was born here in Dryborn and grew up in Golden Bazaar. Rough character, but he knows his people better than anyone else. I'll wager he's at the inn, puffing away at the day's earnings. See, I'll write you a note for him.
Well, guys, be danged. Hear that play of actions on me like an Ul'dah. What the 7 hacks do you want with me now?
Oh, this guy. I remember this guy. He was messing with that girl.
Dear friend, bleh. Mr. People is this is bad. Looks around here as soon as they come. But turn tail and run if you so much as pass through nearby. Play them off of foes or quacks and hardly bother my did. Anything they're even more timid than before. Oh, with all his experience to go talk to himself if you don't believe me.
It's interesting how people keep showing up with those we've seen before. Please, miss, just leave me be. Okay. Nothing to say this, but this. They'll take who or whatever has been feeding up us little folk. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me.
I was told you wasn't. A whole lot of them are terrified. As of time, people getting abducted. If you ask me, they simply up and move it up to a better place. This place isn't exactly coastal soul, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go pass out drunk in an alleyway somewhere.
Welcome back, Flightless. Have you learned art of import? Yes, I see. I suppose I should have expected much from Ungast. Well, another thought occurred to me in the absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in the village beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to the gods, and the clergy may know something of use. Whoa! What the heck are you? Freaking jet plane over here. If we want to know what the common folk speak of the gods, we no better place to ask than Church of Saint Adama Lendama. Small humble church found northwest of here. As long as you head there, my ask to deliver some embalmed corpse. A morbid request I grant you, but must be done to burial, born to burial, and I trust no one more than you to see it done. Take out a man named Marquis. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. It will tell you where the bodies can be interred. I did that wrong. I think Thunder 2 is an AoE. It would be better if they were like that. I am marked, yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies as of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place to burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay the rest there. Huh? Ah, up here. There's a big dragon over here. Or shark. And they all work in Thal's realm. What? Miss Vylbrand, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Or maybe Sister Eorzea can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why though. Pardon me, you will find Sister Eorzea within the church walls. Yeah, I had trouble to come all this way. I wonder if I might not trouble you a bit further. As you may know, we keep a lich yard here. The Sentinel decay draws below 5 swarms, which are unclean as their own work. Slay 5 of these. Oh, I just slayed 3 of them. I need one more. We haven't had a lot of quests like this where it's killed X enemies. It's been pretty refreshing overall. Thank you, Friday. Swords will spread their special church unchecked. Before long, we need them more in the morning. For the time being, at least, the grieving can pray in peace for the dead to cross over safely. God bless you. I hear I've done this to service a band and brave soul. Please help the guide to extend ours a moment next time. I think that was just an optional quest that I clicked on by mistake. Oh well. You seek knowledge of missing drive-known inhabitants. It is true that I am close to the people in any other order. I can find them, and they and me, which they wish to speak to the keeper. Thou, I am the medium which they go through. If I learn anything pertinent, I will be there to share the information with you. I only wish Marx would be more helpful in the matter. For he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense to his conduct. I must have words with Marxon soon. Hey, we know that guy. Think of this. A bale is no easy thing, and when the part is a stranger, were you able to learn aught of his missing common folk? You may keep yourself rather busy as of late. Haven't you played this? Oh, it's Thancred. I thought I was talking to this dude. Kind of appeared out of nowhere. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. My name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual beautiful friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to the notion of the common folk seeking their secrets only to the service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds gone beyond closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Orson herself. Orson, she won it, she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper marks, I swear to the 12 I've seen that face somewhere before. Sister Orson, it can't be though. Though she want to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. It's not uncommon to see her speaking to children, but no, it could not be her, could it? I go away with these suspicions. I know there's one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy Flightless and see if you can glean something from him about Orson's activities. That is north of us. By the way, if we do like what you see here, don't forget to hit that thumbs up to like the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Truly appreciate it. Just got hit by something weird that YouTube did, and it affected my channel in a very negative way, so I'd appreciate any help that you can give. For some reason, I lost like 30 subscribers overnight. No idea what happened there. Very rare. Very weird. I had been stuck growing very, very, very slowly, like at 1 or 2 subscribers a week. And then the past month, it's been much better. And then, bam, out of nowhere, it's just gone. And I'm there like, well, that happened. Please help. Sister Orson went on her own and hasn't come back. She was reaching me right here about Thalassocracy and the Order on the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. What if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. You were the one for the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. This is my guide to Eorzea again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I'll see to it safely back to him. Let's see. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure room in the inn for it should require Christ. So Truma went to the orphans and risking her own well-being in doing no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thanker would have us believe. I'm well glad I reserved that inn for Sister Orson. She seems to receive greater injuries from attackers and she leaves Sharlayan on. Thankfully, she expects to make a full recovery. But now, on the other hand, Thanker came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Eorzea encampment to the southeast. Over here. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna probably call this video short. Normally I like to go at least 3 hours, but my stomach is hurting me right now and I'm not feeling well. I haven't taken a ton of medication for my pneumonia. Needless to say, I think I'm feeling it right now. So I'm gonna probably call it a day here. Super duper appreciate you all. Thank you for everything. Y'all the number one YouTube comedian in all YouTube, and I can't thank you enough for what you do. I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. We'll be back on Friday with more 14. Uncooked rice? No. But hey, I love you guys so very much. Thank you, Specs, coming out. Thank you, Skeletal. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ash. Super duper appreciate you all. And I will see you again next time. Until then, dear friends, have a wonderful, fantastic, amazingly awesome day. So long. And take care.